Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and you guys, today we have my first ever Empties video, and when I tell you I have been collecting trash, I have a lot, okay? And this is just like what I have thus far. I had a whole nother stash like a month ago and it got thrown away on accident because apparently I thought like, oh, I should throw away my garbage. Then I forgot I was saving it. But this is everything that I have went back through and recollected for you guys. So saddle up, grab a drink. Some things are going to have a longer explanation than others. Some things are going to have moments. Some things aren't. Like some things you know, it's not a big deal. So let's just dive right in, you guys. It's my first ever Empties video. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so let's dive off with what is on top. You guys, this is a box of Yardley soap. I have been buying this brand, Yardley, exclusively for probably the past year or more. This is my favorite brand of soap. They have like 3 different flavors of it. This is the shea buttermilk. There's also like a lavendery one, and there's an oatmeal one. You guys, these soaps smell so damn good. I rotate between all the scents I can find. I love this soap so much. It is so freaking affordable. I thought it was going to be like super bougie and expensive. No, I can get like a 3-pack on Amazon for like $3. You can get it literally at the store for like $1.09 or not $1.20, right around $1 something a bar. It's so good and so affordable. Like, you want to feel like you're having the most luxurious soap ever without paying a ridiculous like price tag. Maybe it's just me, but like soap for me is one of those things. It's like bar soap, like it's hand soap. I don't want to have to pay $1 million for hand soap, you know? But what I found with this, I love it. I love washing my hands with this. It does not dry my hands out. And fun fact, I also use it to wash my beauty blender. I just pick up the bar and I just go to town. A lot of people say you shouldn't do that. I do it every single day. My beauty blenders don't last as long because of it, but I do love using it for that purpose, and I find that it actually doesn't dry my hands out, doesn't dry my beauty blenders out. It's just a really, really amazing brand of soap. I have not found one flavor or scent or whatever you want to call it that they make that I don't love, so I will definitely be repurchasing this. I already have like 3,000 times. I have 1,000 bars of it. It is so good. There are some definite lash situations sitting in this container as well. These right here are obviously empty packs of Ardell Demi Whispies. You guys know I love these. I buy them religiously. I have not hardly been able to find them on sale anywhere around where I live, so I've actually been purchasing these from Amazon. I love them. They are fan-freaking-tastic. If you do end up buying these online, though, I definitely caution to make sure that you are getting the real deal. Do not buy the fake ones. Make sure you are getting the right brand. Check the reviews. All that good stuff. Loudest car of my life just went by. But anyways, I love these. I have so many packs of them. We'll definitely repurchase. You guys, the next thing in here, of course, it's my first ever high-end favorite fantastic lash in the world. These are the Lilly lashes in Mink, Miami. They are so, so, so amazing. I love them so much. They were like my first one, so you're probably like, Paige, how can you judge? I've probably worn 4 different styles since then, or tried to wear, and literally hated almost all of them, so I love these so much. However, what is on my eyes today are the Mink Cans by Lilly Lashes. That's what I'm wearing currently, if you are curious. But these ones, go to my Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, you should. And on there, I have a picture of me wearing these if you're curious of like what they look like on the eye. They're just so damn beautiful. And talk about elevating an eye look. I see why everyone loves these. I will definitely repurchase. Well, these we can just get out of the way right now. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder 05 and Coty Airspun Extra Coverage Translucent. Will obviously repurchase both. Have repurchased both. They're both fantastic. All over the face, under the eyes, and anywhere I put concealer. Amazing drugstore options. Oh my god, so great. Highly recommend. Would wear all the time, always, forever and always. Yes. So next up, we actually have 2 brow products right here. This is one of my Colourpop brow pencils in Bangin Brunette. I love this so much. I use it every day. You guys see me use this every day. It's what I have on right now. This is fantastic. So affordable. What is it, like $6? And the pencil lasts so well. It is great, creamy. It has a spoolie at the end. I would repurchase this one 1,000 times over, and I continue to do so. It is so damn amazing. Now, the other one over here, this is the Clinique, and this is in 03 Ivory Deep Brown. This I would not repurchase. Now, this is actually what I was using when I first started my channel and before I started my channel. Before I knew what Clinique was, before I knew what a brow pencil was, anything like that, I walked into Ulta and I was like, oh, I want to find a way to do my brows. I knew nothing about makeup. Well, of course, I ended up getting hooked up with the Clinique counter because in most Ultas, or a lot of Ultas, there's a Clinique counter, and there was a girl there and she was like helping me. But of course, they recommend their own brand. That's how I ended up being in love with these for so long. And then I realized that there were so many other ones that are so much better that do come with a spoolie. I think for what you pay for this, it is not worth it in any way, shape, or form. There's no spoolie. I'm not impressed after having done this for so long. So this one I would not repurchase, but nonetheless, it isn't empty. Because you bet your ass that after I bought it and paid for it, that I was going to use the whole damn thing. And of course, you guys, this one needs no introduction. It is my Shape Tape in the shade Fair. I love these. I abuse them. They are great. I repurchase. I will continue to repurchase. Even though as of late, I have been obsessed with my Born This Way concealer. You bet your ass I will always have some of this on hand because this concealer is iconic for a reason. I love it. It is so good. No introduction, no information needed. Just empty and so amazing. Alright, so now we're going to get on to some other stuff that we don't talk about nearly as much. Oh, look at my hair. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. That means shit is happening. So first off, let's get into this Clinique. This is the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I am actually over halfway done with my second container of this. I love this. It is my favorite cleansing balm that I have tried. And if you guys have a recommendation, if you are like acne skinned, oily skin type thing, and you have a cleansing balm that you use that is different from this, leave it down below. Let me know what you love and why you love it, because I really, really, really love this. I find that if I use it too many days in a row, I can break out, but it's not always like a for sure thing. I think it's kind of hormonal, what my body's going through in that moment. But I love this so much. It goes on so nice and smooth, and honestly, I find I take it out of the container, I rub it in my hands, and I just kind of circularly massage over everything. I will like gently massage it on my eyes, and when I wipe it all off with like a damp washcloth before I go in to wash my face, this is so good at getting on and just really removing everything, but I don't feel like it's stripping my face. I don't feel like it's taking away any oil. I just don't feel like it's having any adverse reactions to my face. I love this. I highly recommend this. Everyone talks about this for a reason. I did not believe the hype. I was one of those girls, and I'm going to be straight with you. You guys know, like, I'm like a poor Northern Michigan kid. Like, I was not about ready to pay, what, $20-some for a balm that I take off my makeup with before I take off my makeup. You know, I was not about that life until I found this. Literally all the aggravation, like if I'm having a bad, stressful, irritated day and I have to come back to my bathroom and then try to remove makeup and it doesn't want to come off and I just get so pissed, you know, when you're just like you've had enough with your day and you need to just take the makeup off and be done with life for a minute. That's where this comes in. I scoop it up and I just massage onto my face and then I wipe away, I cleanse my face, and then I'm done. Like, obviously you put on like your nightly toners and all that good shit, but you guys, this is so good. I know I just talked about it for like 10 minutes, but I love it. I highly recommend it. I have bought more and I will continue to do so in the future. All right, guys, I know there's a little bit left in the container here. We're going to move past that because obviously I will be using that little bit, but I wanted to talk about this in this video because a few people have asked me and I never talk about it because I haven't done one of these videos yet. This is the Bioderma makeup removing micellar solution for sensitive skin. I picked this up again just because I do have like cystic acne. I have acne prone skin and oily skin, which you put everything together, and I have like, oh, and I have a brain tumor that makes me hormonal. So all of that together, it's like the trifecta for I'm gonna have a breakout. And what I was so nervous about with this is that it would almost, instead of removing my skin, I was afraid that it would somehow push grime into my skin. I don't know why I thought that. I had never used a solution like this before to remove my makeup. I love this. This is so good. If I am noticing that I'm broke out, or if I'm having like any kind of a skin issue, like right now I have a couple breakouts going on, I'll actually steer away from a cleanser like this just on the off chance that it could irritate my skin, and I will switch over to something like this, something that I know is just going to cleanse me without adding any oil. It's not going to add any fragrance, any irritation, anything at all. I love this so much, and I love, by the way, to go with this, the oval cotton rounds from Ulta. They are so fantastic. Like, they're bigger than a square because they're oval, right? So they're probably like this-ish big, and they're so great because I have giant man hands, and I can actually like hold on to it, cleanse my face. I go through 2 to 3 of those. I noticed that a little bit of this goes a long way. I love this so much. The only downfall for me with this is that where the Clinique one goes in, and I can really just like gently almost massage my eye area, and I don't have to be super vigorous with it. This one, it removes everything great and everything, but it's not nearly as relaxing because you have to like hold a cotton round and like be all, you know, you have to like care and not stab yourself in the eye. So that's the only difference for me really, is just like how I take my makeup off. But these are my go-to favorite options and solutions for that right here. I love them both so much. I highly recommend both. Again, depending on your skin issues, what you prefer, how you prefer it. This one though, a lot of you have asked me if I like it, if I've tried it. I now can say that I have, and I do love it. And I've already repurchased. So this right here is actually not empty. I grabbed it because I need it for the next part of my demonstration. This is the Innisfree, that's the brand, Jeju, whatever, Volcanic Pore Cleansing Foam. I get this from Amazon. It's like $12 for the container. This is so worth the money. I mean, this is so worth the money. I can't even express to you how amazing this is. When I first started using this, it was probably a little over a year ago, right around Memorial Day, 2017, okay? I started using this. My face was so red, so broke out, so blotchy, pissed right off, right? So I went online, I did a ton of research, and I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm going to find a solution because my face was just so inhospitable. I started using this, and within 3 days, the acne was lessened. Within 2 weeks, my face was so, like, probably 80% clear compared to what it was. This stuff is a game changer for acne prone skin. I love it so much. I literally do not ever go a day without this. If I'm like trying different cleansers and stuff, I always have this one on standby. If I don't feel like my face is clean enough, if I feel like I have a breakout coming on, I immediately switch back to this, and it starts to reverse those effects. This is so great. Now, this is what I wanted to show you because I thought it was funny, and you guys love that I'm honest, right? So let's just have a moment of honesty. This is what my containers look like when I'm actually done with them, because remember what I told you? Like, I use every last bit of product. I will take this container, I will squeeze everything down, I will then cut the top off up here, and I will continue to scoop what is left, because this is like a really thick, I mean thick ass soap, right? So it will like stick and kind of cake on the sides of this container on the inside. So I cut the top off, I scrape, and then as I go down, I continue to cut layers of this off until I get down to the very bottom where I can reach my fingers right down into the end, you know? And you guys, I'm like just shameless about it. Literally, when I start cutting the top, I still have like about 2 weeks worth. That's how much product you get in here for $12. It lasts so long, and I'm not even ashamed. So if anybody else can relate, you can let me know, but I'm not ashamed to do this because this soap is so worth it. I don't want one dot of it to go to waste. Love it, and will always repurchase. So this one I'm not really going to talk too much about. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser for All Skin Types. I wasn't a big fan of this. I didn't feel like it did a ton for my skin. I wasn't super impressed. Of course, like, I used it because, you know, I bought it, I paid for it kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like it did. It says it's a skin transforming and hydrating and blah, blah, blah. I felt like this for $12 was way more, lasted longer, made my skin overall feel cleaner and feel more rejuvenated than this. Yet again, cleansers and stuff like that are so personal, but for me, this just didn't do it. I would not repurchase. Now, here's a moment we can talk about. This is the Tatcha, the Deep Cleanse. I actually have a little guy right here because I bought it in a set. I love this so much. The Tatcha Deep Cleanse is so amazing. And it smells so damn good, you guys. This stuff is like top notch for me. If you're looking for a high-end cleanser, you're like, you know what, I don't want your little pore whatever, I don't have acne whatever, I want to feel bougie as hell when I clean my face. The Tatcha the Cleanse, this is so good. And then follow that business up with their Tatcha water cream. This is the little one. I did have a big one that got thrown away, but so good. Like this Tatcha moment right here, you guys. I use this exclusively for probably, well, the cleanser I'd say lasts me about a month, month and a half, and then I had the big one of these. So I used this system for about a month, month and a half. I noticed that my face was very clean, cleansed, clear, hydrated, supple. The only reason that I switched back, honestly, was because I was like, you know, can I justify spending this much for this when I really, really love this soap? So I didn't repurchase, but I definitely would in the future. I thought about it several times because this is actually meant and targeted for normal to oily skin. So I feel like they've really targeted what helps with acne. So if you're looking a little bit more on the bougie line, you want to try it, you were curious about it, this is fantastic. And I do recommend the Tatcha, what is this? The Deep Cleanse and the Water Cream. So good. They're good together, good separate. I just love them. Oh, I love them. So these are 3 things we're just going to throw in here. I have not used these in so long, but I saved them for one of these videos. I have saved them. Oh Lord, have I saved them. This is a Drunk Elephant system. This is the C Firma Day Serum, the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, and the Shea Complex Eye Serum. I did not like these. I mean, okay, let me rephrase. I guess I liked them enough. They were okay. In my book, they'd get like somewhere between a C plus and a B, like right in that range, depending on which product. This C Firma, I hated this. It has fermented pumpkin or something in it, and it smells like it has fermented pumpkin in it. It stinks so damn bad. I did not like this. I was not impressed. I didn't feel like it did anything. It didn't lighten my acne scars. It didn't lighten my like redness, blotchiness, anything like that. I love Drunk Elephant. I love their skincare. I think for the most part it is super high quality. I think that maybe for me these just didn't target my skin needs as well or something, but I just wasn't impressed. The eye cream or eye serum or whatever, I didn't notice it did literally anything. Like, I understand eye serums, some people think they're gimmicky, some people think they're really worth their weight in gold. This just didn't do anything for me. I was not impressed. And then this is the night serum one right here. Yet again, was not impressed, was not in love. It just didn't, I didn't wake up looking different, looking more supple, looking hydrated. And like when I use the water cream, which also very expensive, I don't mind spending money on good skincare, but like when I woke up in the morning after using the water cream, I felt like I used water cream. I felt like I was just hydrated to beat all hell. And when I woke up after using a night serum or anything, any one of these lines, I just didn't feel that. So for me, these were a miss a long time ago, and I've been waiting a long time to tell you about them. So they were just not for me, would not repurchase. So this one is super random. This is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. This is number 4 in their oily, you know, whatever, like line or whatever. They have like step 1, 2, 3, and 4 to cleanse and help with oily skin. This is actually a really decent toner. If you like ones that are like this, if you really need it to be more of an astringent, a lot more what I call like the rubbing alcohol persuasion. You know how, am I the only one when I was younger? Like if you had super oily skin or you needed to cleanse your face, whatever, or sea breeze. Oh my God, does anybody else remember sea breeze or rubbing alcohol? Leave it down below. Putting that on a cotton pad and like running it all over your face if you had acne or something. You guys can tell me if I was the only one. I did grow up in northern Michigan, keep that in mind. But this kind of reminds me of that. So it does have that a lot more alcohol-y kind of moment to it that I don't live for. I do notice that it did help a lot, not with preventing my oily skin, but if I noticed that my skin and my oils were getting really out of control, I would throw this on like once to twice a week just to help keep it at bay. But if you use something like this every single night, be prepared for it to make your skin more oily, which at the time I did not know. So for me, this was not my favorite. I've been able to find a better balancing act with my skin with a lot of other products, but I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't repurchase it because I don't really use this type of thing anymore. Now, if I go for a toner or something like that, I want it to be more for, you know, brightening or replenishing the skin as opposed to stripping it. But I do think that this has its place, just not so much for me. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Totally missed this little guy. This is the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away. This is so good. This is like the organic, like farm fresh version of the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. If you don't like that, you don't like the ingredients, or you're like, you know, wanting to go more of a naturalistic vibe, definitely check into this. I have also repurchased this one a ton. This is so, so good. And one of the things that drew me to this is that this has echinacea in it, which if you, you know, you go the more like herbal route, echinacea is supposed to be really good. Like during flu season, you take echinacea to help fight off off germs and viruses and stuff like that. And I think the concept here is that putting it in your makeup melt away, you're kind of infusing that into your skin and allowing your skin to maybe fight off toxins and like rebuke the nasty things of Satan that will give you breakouts and blemishes and all that kind of crap. But for me, this is such a great consistency. It is thinner in feel and slip and all of that than the takeaway balm. So if you love the consistency of that, think a little bit thinner. It's still like a solid block when you open it up, unscrew it, and you go to dig your fingers in it. Still is a solid block, but not as solid, not as thick and dense as that one. It's like a level or two less, but it's still so, so good. This and that one are my two favorite balms. I guess I misspoke earlier, but this is really good. I have repurchased and I would continue to. I really do like it. It's great. And the brand itself is really good and clean. And it's just like a feel-good brand. You know how you get brands where you're just like, kind of the same reason that people love Lush. They feel like, you know, it's good for me. It's not going to hurt me. There's no chemicals. It's not going to strip me or do anything damaging to my skin. I feel like that's the good kind of feeling you will get from this brand. And at the very least, you should go check out the brand Farmacy because it's a really good brand. They have a ton of really good stuff. All right, guys, we're finally getting down. There's only like 10 products left. Okay. So these are the next little guys we're going to get right out of the way. This is the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb. I've talked about this so many times. It needs no introduction. This is a matte moisturizer. If you have oily skin, put it on in the morning before your makeup. It will not make you like greasy. It won't make you cakey. It'll just literally sit into the skin and then your face goes back to being completely matte. It is the craziest thing. I love this so much. Would repurchase and have repurchased. I love this so much. If you have oily skin and you take nothing else away from this video, take this with you. All right, guys, so next up what we have here is the Shiseido Essential Energy Moisturizing Gel Cream. This literally smells, I'm sorry, I just have to like one more time before it goes in the garbage. Oh my god, I love the smell of this. This also smells like I'm a bougie ass bitch. Like, it is so good, amazing, delicious. I love this. It's like a hydrogel. And for those of you that don't know what a hydrogel is, I also have the Amore Pacific hydrogel over here. It's so expensive. This is like a little travel one that I bought to see if I was still into it. I used it, but I'm like, I'm not spending $100 when I've literally found so many other options that are super similar. But you guys, the Shiseido one, oh my god. It's like I'm trying to think of, if you have oily skin, you're always looking for a hydrogel. Something that will deliver like a great amount of moisture and a great amount of like almost hyaluronic feeling to the skin. Like a really water-infused feeling without making you feel really thick and creamy. If you have oily skin, you'll find that lotions like, or face lotions like the Charlotte Tilbury one did not work for me. The Benefit Cream did not work for me. Anything that has like a very thick, what I call normal lotion, the stuff you put on your hands, if it feels like that when I put it on my face, it will not work. It's a thick, normal lotion. Those are like normal to dry skin, and everybody in between combination might be able to get away with that. I don't know. If you have oily skin, believe me when I tell you, you are looking for some kind of a hydrogel. Something that takes moisture and everything that you were getting from all those other ones we don't want to use because they make us break out. Sweet Jesus, do they make us break out? But they have all that same lotion quality, but they're in the form of a gel mixed with water. That is what this is. It is so beautiful and supple. Think the L'Oreal Hydro, is it Hydrogenius, I believe is what it is, the ones in the tall bottles. I've talked about those so many times. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost, anything like that that's a hydrogel you could use. It will work amazing. Those are two of my favorite drugstore options. But if you want to feel bougie and you want to try the, oh my god. But yeah, overall, you guys, anything like that, the only one of those that I just named that is not a hydrogel type feel is the Water Cream by Tarte. It's empty. I don't know why I was going to open that and smell it. But this is the only one that's not as much of a hydrogel as the rest of these. This one remains more similar to the rest of the lotions, whereas these ones are a lot more hydrogel-ish. I could do a whole video on hydrogels. I love them so much. They are so great if you have oily skin, but at the end of the day, you guys, the Shiseido one is so, so, so good, and so is the Amore Pacific. I don't think you need either of them, to be quite honest. I think there's so many amazing drugstore options. I just happened to buy this one when Ulta had its 21 days of deals, and I'm hoping that next year it does it too, because this is so damn good. I would repurchase. I haven't yet, but I would. The Amore Pacific is a little too expensive for me. I would not repurchase that. It's great, don't get me wrong. I just wouldn't repurchase it because, like, I don't need to. There's so many other good ones that are so affordable, but they're both really good. We have two mask empties that are up next. This is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask and the Glam Glow Super Mud Mask. Now, it's kind of funny that these would be, I just like hit everything on my lap, but it's funny that these would be in the video together because for me, this was actually the dupe for this. They smell super similar, they apply the same, they look the same. Like, this is the most crazy similarity that I've ever seen for high-end versus low-end, or, you know, drugstore, whatever. These are like, what, $12? This is like $60. And literally for me, my skin, everything, they do the exact same thing. You put it on, you let it dry down. They literally suck out the nasty, the impurities, the acne-causing crap that's in your skin. And they both have a beautiful way of like closing up your pores when they're done. Like, they go into your pore, they suck out the nasty, and then they shut the door and they're just like, have a nice day. And I love both of them so much. This one pulls ahead a tiny bit. Like, if this one, okay, like if this one was an A-, this one is like barely squeaking by at an A. You know what I mean? Like, there's only a couple points different between the two, but for the price, bitch, like, oh my god, go drugstore, give it a try. If you try this one and you don't notice that it helps with the clarifying side of it, maybe you have more intense acne, cystic acne like I do, you can try this out and see if you have better results. But definitely start here, start at the drugstore. It's a lot more affordable and it's so good. They're both amazing though. I would repurchase, and I have repurchased. So while we are on the topic of acne, we are going to talk about these Peace Out Pores. They are Peace Out Pore. These are strips. There are acne dots. I actually lost all the other packages, but I have tried all of them. This one happens to be, which one is this? These are the blackhead ones that go here and for your forehead or your chin. These are literally strips, which, why would I look? I'm out. But these are actual strips that you put on your face at night, and when you wake up in the morning, it will have pulled out all the oil and all the, again, acne type stuff out of your face, out of your skin, out of your pores. This is such a great thing for me. Now, hack. This same company that says Peace Out Pores, they also have one that says Peace Out Acne Dots or something like that. It looks very similar in packaging, but what they are is they're tiny little dots. They're like right around the size of maybe like a nickel, right around that size. And they're all on like a little sheet of paper. And kind of like, what were those things? Dots, I think. They were like all on a sheet and you'd like peel them off. They look just like that. They're, you know, kind of like beigey looking little stickers. They're all on a sheet. You peel them off, and if you notice that you're having like acne, cystic acne, whatever it is, you can pop one of those on over top of it, and what it does overnight is it works on drawing the infection out of that pore, which essentially is the acne part, and it works to just draw it out of the skin. And then when you wake up, you take the dot off and you're actually able to see, like, is the dot, did it turn white? And if there's like this big puddle of white in the middle, it sounds disgusting, and it is kind of disgusting. But how I always judge that is that's how I can tell where the acne is at in my pore. If I put a acne pore thing on my skin, and in the morning when I wake up it's not white, that means it did not draw anything out of my skin, which means that that acne that I was trying to get rid of, it's not close enough to the surface. So what I'll actually do is I will wait a day or two if it's still there, then I'll put another one back on, and you can actually see that it's able to lift it through the skin. Because the way that these work, they're kind of hit or miss. They work for the most part as long as you learn where the acne is at. So if you, this is like a whole math or a science lesson, and I'm sorry for that, but if you imagine all the layers of your skin, like this right here being the top layer. So this is what we see on your face. This is everything nasty down below. So if your acne, dirt and grime and all of that, if it's down here, putting a pore thing up here isn't going to suck that out. But when that acne is finally getting up to where it's finally bumping the surface of your skin on your face, you put that pore dot here, it's able to suck it out through the pores and it can finally come out. But if it's down here, you're not going to have that much luck. So once I learned that whole system, I don't even know if that made sense. Those started to work really great for me at like reducing swelling again, and just getting some of the infected area of my cystic acne out of my skin. These are great. I will definitely repurchase them. The Peace Out Pores and the Peace Out Acne Dots. And fun fact, if you want to save a little bit of money, or you like these, or you already know what I'm talking about, you can take these Peace Out Pores, or at least I did, and I actually cut these up into, you know, smaller portions, if you will. to fit over the acne spot. Then I didn't have to buy the dots and these. I just bought these, and I would cut these up and make them, you know, basically make my own acne dots. So, and it worked really well. They worked exactly the same. I didn't have any issues. It's not like, I don't even know if the ingredients are different, but it worked for me. So highly recommend these. I do really like them. They can be hit or miss at first, but give them a fair shot. If you find that you still don't like them after you're done with the package, obviously don't repurchase, but it did take me a little while to get used to these, the system, and how they work, but I am so glad I tried them. I love them. This one needs no introduction, no information. This is my Batiste dry shampoo in Divine Dark. I love it. I use it literally all the time. This is the best dry shampoo I've ever used in a can. This is so good. I am working on a couple other dry shampoos right now to see if I like them or not, but this one, for the price, it's affordable, it's available all over the place. You don't have to go anywhere special to get it. You can get it at Ulta, and a lot of times the cans are like buy one get one half off. They're just so good. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them anywhere, drugstore, whatever. I love this. I love that it comes in different colors and different scents and just, oh God, everything in between, you guys. This is so good. This is a ride or die. I cannot imagine if I had never discovered it. If you're looking for a dry shampoo, oh my God, this is so good, which I didn't use it today, oddly enough, but my hair already looks like crap today, but I would repurchase. I do repurchase all the time. It's amazing. These are two sprays. This is the Fix Plus Gold Light from MAC. They came out with the gold light and the pink light. You'll notice that there's still a little bit left in here. That's because you can't use it without it going and it just literally, it doesn't even like mist the face. It literally just, it's awful. At this point on, like, it's almost unusable. I will find a use for it, probably like wetting makeup brushes or something like that, but this was okay. I love MAC Fix Plus. I think it is such a staple, like, in the makeup community, so don't take it the wrong way there, MAC people, but for me, this one was a flop, and so is the pink. What I noticed is that they didn't do anything to the skin. I imagined that they were going to go onto the skin and like veil it in something, gold dust, anything. When you would stir them, they looked so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, oh, disappointment struck. I sprayed it on. There was a tiny amount of gold glitter that I could kind of almost see, but not enough. Like, it was kind of like a weird in-between gimmick product for me that I was just not happy with. I would not repurchase this type just because I don't think it's special. I would go MAC Fix Plus, and that I would repurchase all day long. Same with my all-nighter setting spray, you guys. This is a cult classic. I love it. It's amazing. There's a reason it's so damn popular. This stuff is the shit. I love it. It's actually life-changing. You should own it. You should wear it. You should be proud of it. Yes. These are actually two perfumes. This is the Clinique Happy. I have had this. Oh my God. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love it so much. If you have not smelled Clinique Happy, you should be smelling this fragrance. Oh my God. I literally, one of my favorite scents, and what I love about this is that you spray it on you and it smells one way, and then as it wears throughout the day, this smell, I don't even know how to describe it. There is no describing this smell. But as I wear it, like if I'm wearing a jacket or something and I spray it on my jacket, I go on, and then like 2 days later I put that jacket on, it will smell faintly of this, and I cannot stop smelling myself. It smells so good. I love this. I highly, highly recommend this to people. It definitely has like more of a fragrance, oh my God, it has more of a fragrance. It has more of a floral fragrance to it, so definitely along those lines, but smell it. Oh my God, does anybody else know what I'm talking about? Like, this is an addictive fucking smell. I got down to like here, and I immediately bought another bottle. I have so many bottles of perfume, and I knew I could not live a day without this. It's just everything. My other one here is the Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Eau de perfume, but I believe this is just like their standard normal one. Like, it's not one of the special ones. Oh my God, I love this so much. This is classic Dolce & Gabbana. Like, I don't know any other way to describe it. It's just classic. This is like what I would wear if I wanted to smell like super sophisticated. Like, I'm a bougie ass bitch. Like, yeah, girl, I bought myself a $322 fucking face product today. Like, this is what I would wear when I wanted to feel that feel. Not like I'm sassy, no, this is I'm bougie. Oh my God, and it smells like success and just happiness. I love this scent so much. I did not repurchase this exact fragrance. I repurchased the Dolce & Gabbana Rosé, which is a really beautiful take on this. I will repurchase this if I can get this last little bit out. I've been trying really hard. I love this smell so much. Oh my God. Now this one I saved for last because I'm not sure how you guys are going to feel about it. Not that it matters, but this is the Halo Beauty from Tarte. She released Halo Beauty. It was her vitamin. And my mom and I actually both take this. I got my mom trying it because I wanted to see how this performed on my skin, which is obviously, I'm 28 years old, so my skin is younger, but I also am I'm acne prone, I have oily skin, that kind of stuff. I have a hormone issue because of my tumor, like my brain tumor. I have so many issues going on. And then my mom has more mature skin, so she has wrinkles. She doesn't have oily skin, but sometimes she'll get like a dry patch here or there. She has beautiful, like thick, amazing hair, but she could have like thyroid issues, and you know, it's so many different characteristics that we both have that I wanted both of us to try this. And we have been on it for about 5 or 6 months, and you guys can tell me down in the comments, do you want us to sit down, my mom and I, and do a video with this specifically? Because we both have a lot of thoughts. We took a couple like before shots when we first got started, and then I wanted to wear it not for 30 days, not for 2 months. I really wanted to I really wanted to use this for a hot minute, see how I liked it. Did it really change anything long term? How do I feel when I take it? And then I quit taking it for about a week to 2 weeks, and then I would go on and off, just trying to see if I could notice differences and whatnot. So if you guys want to see a video on this, no bullshit, this is not like meant to be trendy. When this got released, everyone made a video about it just to be trendy, and everyone did this, and I didn't want any part of that. I would rather give you guys my honest to God, like real thoughts. This is what I think. I have 2 people that have been testing it. We've been purchasing it. There's no sponsor. There's nothing like that. So if you guys want like a 6-month-ish check-in right around there, leave that down in the comments, and I will get with my mom and we will try to find a date that we can come on and talk about this with you guys, because we both have thoughts. So yeah, I have been repurchasing this steadily, and it's kind of fantastic, but let me know if you guys want a video. Oh my God, I'm so exhausted. You guys, that is officially everything in my Empties video. This is going to be like a 40-minute Empties video. Hope you don't mind. So you guys can let me know down in the comments, A, was this helpful? Did you like it? Obviously. Number 2, would you guys like, and number 2, oh my God, would you guys like me to do this type of video maybe once a month, once every other month? Would you like to see these types of videos more? I love watching people's Empties videos. I feel like they are just so good for, hey, what are people loving? What are they hating? What are they using? Why are they loving it, hating it, using it, etc. So if you guys want to see it, leave that down below, and I will continue to gather up all my garbage just for you. If you think it's stupid, you can leave that down there too. Again, also up to you. But you guys, that's it for this video. I'm so excited I finally got to film this. I have wanted to film an Empties video for so long, and then I had like this moment of insecurity, and you guys tell me like, Paige, don't do that. Don't do that. We love you. We don't care. Don't be insecure. And then this little insecure trolling bitch comes into my head, and it was like, nobody wants to see your trash, Paige. Shut up. Like, go back to whatever you were doing. Stop talking. So I had that moment. I threw away some of the other stuff, but I was able to gather most of it again, and just, yeah. Let me know if you guys love it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I put out new videos Monday through Friday, literally 5 days a week, and that's just as a small channel. So as this channel grows, and as you guys help my channel grow, you wait, bitch, because it is only going to be more lit from here. And don't forget, check the description box. It has all my social medias. I'm mainly on Instagram and Twitter, but you can check all of those out down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for going through my trash with me. Thank you for looking at my trash, going through my trash, talking about my trash, talking about my trash. That was so weird. Is there lipstick on my teeth? No, we're good. Okay. Yes, I got one. Fuck yes. I killed it. I fucking killed that intro. Yes. It was not an intro page. It was an exit. Oh my God. Trash, trash, trash. I got some trash, trash, trash. I got some garbage, garbage, garbage. I got so much garbage, garbage, garbage. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down to the ground. Bring it down to the ground. Bring it down to the ground. It is the weirdest thing not being able to see myself in the viewfinder. Like, do I look good? Is this a good shot? I don't know. Are the McDonald's cups still behind me? Yep. Okay, good. Well, I mean, as long as they're still there. Look at us go. We are just cruising, little bitches, aren't we? Yes. And then, of course, this needs no introduction. Obviously, you know, you put on... This is the... Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you watch it. Please do not forget... Oh my fucking fuck. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do not get... What? What? Who am I, James Charles? Why can't I do this intro? Why can't... What? Oh my god, I forgot what I was going to say. Paige, it's not funny. Stop laughing. Stop. My god, this is what happens when I get frustrated. I laugh. You guys, please do not... Fuck. Paige, come on.